Okay, so I decided to add on some coach lighting to this garage door. This light doesn't work anymore. I'm going to get rid of that. So I need to add one here and over there. I've already established where I want to put it. I already made a mark where the center point's going to be. I already made my mark on the other side. So now I'm just going to drill a starter hole for the Sawzall and cut a 4-inch hole for the electrical box. Okay, so drill my pilot hole there, and over here verify that I'm on center, double check my measurements. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I want to make sure it's in a good spot for the box. I'm going to have to add in a little sister right there so I can nail to it. It's not quite up against that stud to center in the hole. So now I'll go ahead and cut out my holes with the Sawzall and mount the box. Okay, so I got the electrical box mounted and I've got my siding mounting blocks mounted over there and over here. It's a big pain in the ass. As you can see, I just had to add a one by there so I could nail the electrical box to the side. Don't mind my messy hole. It's really a pain in the butt to cut with the Sawzall in a cramped corner. Here's the other one. One turned out a little better. But just had to add a one by both sides. No big deal. You know, I could have saved a lot of time on this by they sell special blocks that go on the siding that have a recessed area in them with an integrated electrical box. So all I have to do is screw them directly to the siding, but that was a big fiasco. It said on the line that Home Depot sold them, but I went there and it said they weren't even sold in the store, and they sent me to another place and they didn't carry it in stock. I would have to buy a whole box of them if I wanted them. So I just said screw it and did it this way. But if anybody wants to do this, I was just using it. It's Arlington, part number 8141. That way all you have to do is drill a hole in the side of the garage big enough for the wire to fit through. So now what I'm going to do is, we wired this light up before. There was a motion detector light above the garage door right in the center. So I'm just going to take that line, put in a junction box right in the middle there, and then just run 2 feeders to each light. Simple as that. Alright, I'm going to be using 14-2 wire for this. NM, not UF. It's only a 15 amp circuit, so I don't need to use 12 gauge. Some places you're not even allowed to use 14 gauge, but this isn't one of those places, and it's plenty. It's only for 2 watts, or 2 lights, 100 watts max on each one. It'll work just fine. Well, got her all wired up, ready to put the light on. The power's still off, including my garage door. Alright, so as you can see, all I did was run it up onto the rafters above the garage door, all the way to the junction box in the middle. I've got my power from the switch coming in from over there. You can see my other line going to the other light. Same thing along the rafters to the other box. Just drill a hole through the rafter right next to the joist right there, just so it's plenty up and out of the way of the garage door opener there. Stapled it to everyone. And I'm ready to turn the power on and hook the lights up. Double check my work. Okay, got the lights on. Power's back on. Bulbs are in. Time to flick the switch. See if I can burn my garage down. No smoke, that's good. Look at that. That light's on, that light's on. They're on test. So I think they should go off in a minute. Not sure. It was almost dark. I'm not waiting that long. There we go. Perfect. Oh, they work. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Like I said, it's only a 15 amp circuit, so I only had to use 14 gauge. If you're running a 20 amp circuit, you should run 12 gauge. You know, it depends on what electrician you talk to and what's what, but this is just fine for this application. You know, it wasn't bad. This isn't the first electrical job I've done. Yeah, so one of the finishing touches that are still left is put some silicone around that block when it gets a little warmer outside. It was a bitch doing this in the cold. It's only about 10 degrees outside. And, you know, I might put some spray foam around that electrical box and the other one. It's not like I have an insulated garage or anything, but can at least keep it from bugs from getting in. So like I said, all in all, it wasn't a bad electrical job. Once you do it a few times, you get used to it. You know, when I do some of the other projects around here, I'll show you those too, and show you some of the stuff I've already done. Like the one bedroom, I told you there wasn't any light fixtures in there. So I had to wire one up and put a ceiling fan in from nothing. So like I said, there's plenty more to do around here. I'll take you along, so until then, bye.